Hello guys, today I have this one classic piano keyboard from Korg. It's a Symphonic Piano ATS. I believe this is manufactured in 1984. It was 38 years ago. And this keyboard is from Japan originally, and it still have 110 voltage. And this keyboard has a problem with power. It's totally dead. And the owner said that he accidentally plugged it into the 220 volts power. And after plug it into the 220 volt, the keyboard is totally dead. Okay, I'm gonna try to find the problem, and as usually I always make a simple drawing for the screws placement, because it has so many screws and different size. And okay, to open this keyboard, this is a very heavy keyboard. I think it's 18 kilo or more, or 20 kilo. You need to have a strong stand position and flat position. You can use a speaker like this, or you can use the keyboard stand that can hold the heavy weight of this keyboard. Okay, there are so many screws in this keyboard, and maybe you wonder which screws to open the keyboard first, and I will show you. First, you need to open these two screws, both left and right speaker. These two, because it is connected to the chassis, to these holders, both left and right. This one also. After you are opening these screws, you need to open these screws also. There are four. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 screws you need to open, and then you can remove the cover like this. And also, if you want to remove the board, the keys you need to open this bottom screws, this one, because it is connected to this keys holders. Okay, I already opened the keyboard. As you can see, this keyboard has a power supply here, power supply area, speakers, and the panels, the sound panels. In my first inspection, noticed we have a blown fuse here. It says 1 amp fuse, 250 volts. And we need to check all other components if there's any short. For example, I'm gonna check this diode, this bridge diode, and maybe even for this transformer. The red cable output usually for 12 volt, the yellow usually output for 5 volt, and the green usually for the ground. We have to make sure there is no short between these color cables. Okay, I'm gonna test with my multimeter. We continue to test the symbol diode and continue to test. Let's check the fuse. Yes, it's blown. It's not showing beep or connection. Okay, I'm gonna replace the fuse. Okay, and then after we replace the fuse, I forgot to mention that you need to remember that this is a 110 volts keyboard. So if your electricity in your house is 220, you need a voltage converter like this. It's let's read. It's AC 110 volt to AC 220 volt, interchangeable. 220 to 110 or 110 to 220. There's a switch here. I already tapes so I don't accidentally choose the wrong voltage. For example, if your house is 220 volts, so put the position in the AC 220 for the input, and this is for the output. So input coming from a wall, output coming from here. Input 220, output 110. Okay, one thing to remember when you are buying this converter 220 to 110, there are so many brands, so many wattage ranging in the market. This one I have is maximum loading is 90 watt. It means it can hold maximum wattage until 90 watts. For example, here in my keyboard, and most of keyboard in the market is ranging maybe from 20 to 50, 60 watt. So this converter is capable to do that. Okay, I already installed the converter from 220 to 110 volts, and I have already replaced the fuse and turn on. Okay, I guess it's now working, and that's how you fix the blown fuse from the accidentally plugging into the wrong voltage. Okay, see you again in my next video. Thank you for watching. Thank you very much.